Fred is known for not playing meta decks.
Yeah.
He does like to. We always call it like the Fred special. He's playing some 60 that fell out of his bulk box. Wisnoka, very big arc player, notably.
He was playing Mega Venusaur the last time he was here too, I remember. So super based. Applin up against that fan Rotom. That looks like a very good start for Fred. Starting off with that fan call.
Gonna be able to prize check.
Yep, gonna be able to prize check. Gonna be able to get those Dunsparces into play. Yeah, Will with 2 Applins on the board. Pretty good start. Hopefully we have Lily's Determination in hand. We're getting that Baniri as well as 2 Dunsparces down.
So it might be like Baniri, Froslass, Dunsparce.
That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Baniri's pretty good attacker. Just solid, respectable attacker. And that Mega Froslass, just really low to the ground, big HP. Oh, perfect turn coming here from Fred. You have the Snow Run down. We got the Baniri down. We got 2 Dunsparces down. Got an energy attached onto that Fan Rotom. So if we see a Stadium come down for Fred or for Will, if he puts that Forest down preemptively, then we are going to be able to start taking knockouts with that Fan Rotom. Fan Rotom's attack, Assault, Landing. If there is not a Stadium in play, the attack does nothing, but it does 70 damage for 1 energy. Will hitting the Celebi and a Grass Energy off the first bug catching set. And this is why I don't like Celebi, because how are we going into Celebi here?
Somehow we'll get into Celebi. Both players kind of also saying the same thing. You know, hey, Celebi, card looks broken. Gotta go Will in the chat.
Ooh, love to see some cheers in the chat for our players. Also, thank you, Kanye Juice. Crazy name. Thank you, Kanye Juice, for chatting. Thanks for joining us today. Yeah, so pretty good turn here for Will
Alex
as well.
Cruz stopping in.
Oh, Papa Cruz.
One of the goats. Him and his baby Arceus V-Star, Brilliant Stars. 1, 2, 3.
Baby Arceus V-Star. Love Baby Arceus V-Star. Baby Gardevoir EX.
Both players giggling, laughing with each other, having a ball.
Love it. Love to see it. Glad that both players are in good spirits here at the Sully's Abode 1K. 11 o'clock in the morning, bright and early, playing some Pokemon cards.
Round 2, 11 o'clock.
Sick. Love to see it. So we see the Ultra Ball coming down for that Dunsparce. We're going to utilize that runaway draw. Looks like we hit the Mega
Buddy Poffin,
Froslass.
Hilda.
The Buddy Poffin able to set up another Snow Run potentially, or just get those Dunsparces
Bring down the
back
Dunsparce again.
Yeah.
Notably, I have been playing more and more of Dunsparce because the deck I am pivoting to once the set becomes legal is Greninja with Dunsparce.
With Dunsparce, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, a lot of players are playing it with Dragapult, and I understand and respect the Dragapult build, right? Kind of looking ahead to our next meta. I just think that the Dunsparce feels better. I draw better. And I have the EX to attack as well, so
Dunsparce is probably one of the best draw engines in the game at the moment. Just because
if I bring down the enriching energy as well, It's another 4 cards for him.
Yeah.
And he's going to be able to shuffle this one away and draw 3 more. That's 7 cards off 1 Pokemon, bringing down the Battle Cage as well.
Just to get his stadium in play so we can use that Fan Rotom attack is huge. Oh, and we're not even going in with the runaway draw off of the...
Leaving it there is smart, because that means he can search it next turn with Hilda Energy and get another 7 cards
that's true.
off the other Dunsparce that's unevolved on the bench.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, and just keeping that energy attachment. I mean, the energy attached to the Fan Rotom is just going to be... It's going to be a respectable 70 swing as long as Will doesn't have any way to deal with it. I think that Celebi has 70 or 80 HP. And what is that on the field for Will? Is that an Eevee? Oh, that's a Pheasantipity with the Eevee coin. Okay, okay. I was like, what artwork is that?
Pheasantipity, Bayleaf, Applin, Celebi on the board.
Yeah, so we need the stadium, and we need the evolution lines, as well as energy to get an attack off even. So Will kind of on the back foot here. We see an energy attachment getting banked onto that Applin. Up. Just debating against... Oh, okay. Just trying to make sure that the energy is only attached.
Make sure he didn't double attach.
Yes,
yeah.
yes. So we're getting an energy onto this Applin, and we are just going to traverse time with the Celebi, searching for up to 3 in any combination of grass, Pokemon, or stadiums. So we're going to get that Teal Mask Ogerpon. We're probably going to get the 4th Vitality as well as an Diplin. Oh, we're not getting the Force out. Just getting 2 Ogres and a Diplin. So maybe we had it in hand.
Maybe we had it in hand and wanted to save it. Force Fred to kind of lose the stadium more here.
Yeah, or just didn't have the full evolution line, so we couldn't utilize it to get the full value out of the forest. So there's no point in putting the forest down if we're unable to get full value out of it. Oh, but we see Fred coming down with the boss's orders onto the Applin. Will now needs the stadium. The stadium, the full evolution line, and 2 energies. We have the stadium in hand. Okay. We got the ogres down on our... We got the ogres from the traverse time in our last turn. But we have quite a hill to climb here for Will. And it looks like Fred didn't even do anything on his last turn. Just didn't even go for the runaway draw. Just assault landed.
And I think that's
boss's
fine.
orders and assault landing.
Just a punch.
You're still accelerating your win condition. You're still taking prize cards. Fred down to 4 now. Hill starting off with that, flip the script, able to get 3 additional cards. Do we see any energy? We see Alana's Aid. It's able to get back to Applin, get back to Diplin, get in energy. Can start teal dancing again, but we are bench locked now. So if we can't get that Applin fully evolved up, we are just another boss's orders away to buying ourselves another turn, essentially, as Fred, if we are able to take a knockout onto the Applin. Oh, we have a Hydrapple. We have a Hydrapple. We see the forest. We see the Hydrapple. We see the Meganium come down. We have our board set up now, but can we get an attack off without... Can we get an attack off and can we teal dance at the same time? I think is what Will's trying to decide, but we're just retreating into the Pheasantipity. Ripening Charge. Oh. We're seeing the Cruel Arrow.
I think this comes down onto the Snorunt.
Yeah, absolutely. Or the Baniri. Either one is fine, depending on how many cards we have in hand for Will.
It's the Snorunt, yeah.
Okay.
I think that's the scarier of the two, just in case it evolves up to the ping damage one. With a lot of abilities on Will's side of the board, he wants to keep that safe. Will going down to 5 prize cards now. So that is going to be huge to try and tempo swing back in his favor.
Yep. See Fred coming down with that Mega Lopunny EX. Missed energy attachment onto it as well as a runaway draw for an additional 3 cards. Can we see another runaway draw potentially? Can we see more Dunsparces coming down? Can we see an evolution into that Mega Froslass EX? We see the Dunsparce coming down. Debating whether or not we want to draw here. And that's a pretty cute play from Will, going in with the Cruel Arrow onto the Pheasantipity.
It kind of leaves your backline attackers that you want to be able to get like a big swing with later on in that Hydrapple, that Teal Mask. Notably, Fred is going to play a lot of energy, so that Teal Mask is going to be a little bit weaker.
Mm-hmm.
And I do think it's right to just kind of see him ping in with different things here, especially the Gale Thrust. Going down to 2 prize cards, Fred ready for this tempo swing. Did he get down another Snow Run? I can't see with the glare.
Yes, he did.
Okay, so he is going to be able to swing in with that. Worst comes to worst, he's going to be able to drop that and go for hopefully the last 2 prizes.
Yeah, could even attach another energy onto this Mega Lopunny and swing, what, 260? So the Mega Lopunny, a good attacker here. Could get a clean knockout if we are able to flood the board with energy. If we're able to get Ripening Charge plus Attach for Turn plus Teal Dance. Should be what, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27. That's still actually only 270 damage. If we're
60 short.
Yeah, we're still 60 short if we are able to Teal Dance, Attach for Turn, and Ripening Charge. So we will need something like another Teal Mask Ogre Pond to hit the board. But we are going in with that Pheasantipity here, hoping to draw some more cards, but it's still going to leave us a little bit short unless we have something like a Boss's Orders. Or unless we Cruel Arrow again.
We could Cruel Arrow again.
I don't know how I feel about that. But maybe leaving this big fat apple tree in the active is probably best for right now. Can attack with 1 singular energy attachment thanks to that Meganium on the bench, providing double energy for each basic grass energy in play. Going in with that Lily's Determination here.
No, Tony, if I had 2 Meganiums down, does that mean I get 4 energy?
No, because on the Meganium's ability, it says the effects of wild growth does not stack, unfortunately. So 2 Meganiums would be good just to sandbag.
Fred chasing down one.
Yeah,
I feel like if Fred chases down the Meganium.
Yeah, then we're in a lot different of a position. But the Meganiums are safe for now. Fred was chasing down those apples. Fred went apple picking today. You're going to see the Ripening Charge come down for Will. See a Teal Dance as well. Okay, so we're dancing. We're getting on the board. We're getting some energy out. See the Flip the Script come down.
So Hydrapple's attack is what now, Tony?
30 base plus 30 damage for each energy attached to all of your Pokemon.
So each energy is now counting for 60 damage.
Yeah. Because it is double energy, so we are doing
30, 60,
90, 120, 150, 180, 210, 240 as it stands right now. Oh man, even if we're able to we need like another Ogre Pond plus a Teal Dance plus an attachment for turn. Like a lot is required of Will here.
If you played Neo Upper Energy, that counts for 2 grass.
And that's it. That just accounts for 2 grass. It's not double or anything.
Because Meganium says each basic grass.
Yeah. Yeah, Meganium checks basic. It would count for another 60 energy on the Hydrapple attack. Because that's 2 energy, essentially.
Don't know if that's the worst.
Yeah, 60 damage for 1 energy. Honestly, I wouldn't mind Neo Upper.
I do think Unfair Stamp's a better ace spec in this deck, though. You draw so many cards that if you see a grass off your Unfair Stamp that says Unfair Stamp for six cards.
Yeah. Yeah, so we can't even take a knockout on this Megalopunny. I don't think we played a supporter yet. Oh, no, we did Lilies. Attachment for turn. Oh, we do take a knockout. We were able to get there. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, 60 damage. Onto that Megalopunny. We were able to get there. Oh. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, Fred closing it out with the Dunsparce. Absolutely great.
EX.
Great. I think Will just kind of struggled getting up.
Yeah.
Seeing the pieces a little bit later.
Yeah. Unable to get those 2 Applins down early. Fred was able to just chase them back to back during the game.
Notably, now that this round is, now that the stream match is over, we'll walk the floor, check out some of the other decks.
Yeah, for sure.
Get you a report back on what's going on.
Yeah.
If you want to invite Fred over for a winner's interview, feel free.
Yeah. So, let both players talk about the game, kind of go through their game, and then we'll call Fred over here for a winner's interview. Commentator cam. Oh, commentator cam is working now. Let's go. We got commentator cam working. Hello, guys. It's me. Yeah, Fred commiserating that cruel arrow play for Will. Fred, can I get you for an interview whenever you have a chance? Take your time. So we'll get him over here in just a second. Fred is, what's the reverse of setting up? Taking down his game. Fred is cleaning up his game at the moment. Sorry, guys. 11 o'clock. Didn't get the best sleep last night. A little tired. But it's okay. We're feeling great. Regardless, we're feeling great. I'm going to get a coffee. After this. I need it. But I am here with our round 2 winner, Fred Singer, on a really, really interesting deck. Would you like to tell us a little bit about it?
So about 2 months ago, I came up with a 48-card core because I knew Fanrotom's one of the most broken cards in the game. Mm-hmm. Dunsparce is the best draw engine we have.
Yep.
I played a lot of Arceus X in the past, so Lopunny felt like it was able to work with anything. So I tried pairing it. I've tried with Archaludon. I tried Mega Manectric. I've tried everything. Mega Froslass was around, but I decided to just thicken the counts and just play pure Bunny. Mm. Then we haven't had Indy yet, so now we've seen it get a top 4. It got a first place, so I went back to kind of the Froslass. I heard Hedrick recently in an interview say his top 4 match, I believe against Hale, without the Froslass in there, it felt like Dragapult could just do whatever they want because they get a big old hand and they didn't have any urgency.
Yeah.
So even just having a Snow Run on the bench immediately is a control card that your opponent has to play around. Otherwise, it's a kill. And we just saw there, too. He double Ultra Ball to keep it low.
Yeah.
The utility of Fanrotom is something that's way underrated. Being able to use that for early knockouts and still maintain a 1-prize board state is huge because ideally you're going to make them take 6 more off 2 megas anyway. Mm-hmm. It just seems to flow really well. I've tried a bunch of different things. So far, this has felt to flow really well. You have to be really strategic with your Dun-Duns. I don't know if he has Stamp or not, but it's best to answer to Stamp.
Yeah, we saw you left one of the Dunsparces up.
Yeah, don't get greedy. You don't have to turn them. The only time I'll do it is like if I really need to dig the card or if I've got multiple and then I can burn the buddy for a Dunsparce value and get them back out.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm really conservative with the Dun-Duns because you don't have to have the big hand. You could draw things. Deck thinnings is super important. Feels like a sequencing check deck. Lines are really good. So, I don't know, it just feels like it flows well, and it can be paired with anything. So.
And how does your list differ from Hale's list?
I have Froslass.
Yeah, I don't think he played the Froslass, but he was like Bunny Dunsparce.
Top 25 in Prague was a Bunny Froslass. Hale's list played less tech stuff. He still had the duck in there, but he played a little less tech, and he played gears. I have 0 gears in my deck.
Okay.
He plays such thick lines of supporters. I would rather those 4 spots go to something different. Even if it's just thicker supporters, then I can just see them off of Dun-Dun. But a gear can fail, and then I'm playing less cards in the deck. So I would just rather have more consistency in there. Even like Miloslav's deck, the Moltres. I think the Moltres is a great card in there. But his list is really cut and dry that you're going to have thick counts of everything and a Moltres. And just because Bunny's colorless, you can have the fires in there. So I think Moltres is a great card, too, because 230 with the Bunny, follow up with the Moltres, leave the single prizer, force bosses and stuff. Yeah. So I think they're all great versions. I think Bunny was one of the most underrated cards going into rotation.
Yeah.
I considered the Moltres for Hydrapple because I didn't want to see Hydrapple, but happened to hit Hydrapple. We've tried Prime Catcher. We tried Hero's Cape. We've tried Enriching Energy. The problem with the format is no Arven. So playing an item-based A-Spec or tool-based A-Spec, you're not seeing as much value, whereas Hilda, it's the most searchable A-Spec for me right now.
Yeah.
Get the value out of it. I played tons of games with Cape where I never saw it in a whole round or a whole cup. Yeah. So we just went back to consistency, and it works. It gives you kind of an answer versus Lucario or Garchomp, so you're not auto-losing those. Cape kind of did that, but you had to find the Cape. Otherwise, it wasn't doing anything.
Yeah.
So just more agency with Indy coming up. You have to win the first 3 rounds in order to make it to the final. So if you play something that's only good in a Dragapult, you don't know what you're going to hit in those first couple rounds.
Yeah.
I just want consistency. I want all the answers in my deck. No Meowth, no gears, no supporter search at all. Just draw everything you need and have it. And just play your Dunsparces when you need to, not just because they're glowing. So, yeah, kept it real basic and simple, and so far it's working. So
that's awesome insight. No, thank you for the insight because, like, yeah, that. Do you play Wally's Compassion also? 4?
Yeah, because the Megalass or the Lopunny could do it. You have to have it for the cycle all through there. It's harder playing that in a Froslass deck because you need to know what matchups do I need Bunny, which matchups do I need Snorunt. Your bench space is a huge thing. So even if you just have the Snorunt as a threat, being able to fan call, if you have to get 2 Bunnies and your Fan Rotom, now you only have 2 spots left for your draw engine. And I feel like every deck right now that doesn't have an onboard draw engine is just throwing. So you have to really pick and choose. The Froslass can be played around, but if they're playing around it, then they're not advancing their board state. So wallying, even on some chip damage, if you think about the math off of theirs, sometimes it's worth it. If they swing at you with a Jet Headbutt for 70, okay, well, do they have 2 Monkey next turn, and they can follow up with a Fan? So even when you wally a 70 damage, it's worth it in the long run. So having a huge count, too, because in the mirror, whoever wallies first loses. So you have to have just the consistent. It's the most important card in the deck.
That's really cool to think about. Whoever wallies first loses.
Yeah, and you want to cycle your bunnies and loop them.
Yeah. But
if they have Gust, then you're buying. If you retreat a bunny that's damaged and you put a 1 in the active and they boss that other one, well, now you have a turn off from Wally. So, but if they 230 both of them, then next turn one's going to die and you're guaranteed you have to Wally. So you have to pick and choose, is this turn where I Lily and build my hand back up?
Yeah.
Am I going to Disrupt? Am I going to Gust and take an advantageous KO? Or is it better here for me to just try and heal? Do I Gust and pressure them? So it's more of a supporter plan than anything, but it's always do they have it, and you always play like your opponent has it. So you want to have the Wallies ready, but you have plenty of backup plans too. I think it's a very technical deck that if anybody's picking it up, I think it's great to play the Miloslav Moltres list, especially for Indy. It does the same thing. You draw the cards, you heal the bunnies, you retreat. I think it's a great deck, and it's super undervalued.
Awesome. Yeah, super good, kind of really strong, I would say maybe mid-range deck.
Yeah, it's very much mid-range.
Yeah.
You're not taking the big Okos, you're not aggroing early, but undervaluing Fan Rotom damage is something that, it's like back in the day when we had the Inteleon engine, and nobody was favoring the Inteleon attack on there, and once people started to click with that with like Suicune and stuff, all of a sudden it made the deck stronger. Rotom does 70 damage. That knocks out Dunsparces. It knocks out most of the setup cards. I was taking out Applins there.
Yeah.
I mean, and I never had to put a 2-prizer in or 3-prizer.
Yeah.
So if I present that Lopunny to take that little KO, then he can just respond and take 3, and now the pressure's on. But by using the Rotom, sitting back, my hand had Mega Froslass and Mega Lopunny in it. I didn't know which one I needed.
Yeah.
No reason to commit. I committed to Water Energy because I knew I was going to need it. He Fez sniped. That saved me a boss. That let me promote. So, yeah, it's just having options and picking and choosing right.
Yeah, really good list, really consistent and solid, like from the sounds of it, and just seeing it in action. Really great insights here from Fred. So thank you.
Yep,
I'll let you get a break for the next round starts. Yeah, fantastic work. Super cool deck to see. A really different list. Taking what is done well and what we've seen results from and building upon it and adding new innovations is super cool to see. We saw him just opt for full max consistency, even if we are cutting stuff like Pokegears. Just saying, like, a Pokegear could whiff, right? Mega Froslass, as long as I have an energy attached onto it and I have that Mega Froslass up, we're not whiffing anything. We're forcing our opponent to play different. We have one of the best draw engines in the game and one of the best setups in the game in that Fan Rotom and that Dunsparce, as well as enriching energy. As he said, Hilda turns your enriching energies into find a Pokemon plus draw 4 cards. So heavy Hilda lines is able to find our evolutions while still giving us a draw engine. We still have the draw engine in the Dunsparce, so we can find the draw engine and draw more cards on top of that. Potential 7 cards per turn off of 1 Hilda, which is insane. And then, like he said, we still have the 4 Wally's Determination or Wally's Compassion, being able to heal our bunnies, our Mega Lopunnies, whenever they get damaged, anytime, even if they get chip damage, like he said, if we're getting swung on for 70, we're going to heal that 70 off, and then our opponent needs to start over from the next turn. So really cool to see. Congratulations to Fred, playing some cool stuff. Hopefully we see him take it down. Hopefully we see him go far. But we will be right back. Gonna maybe take a 5-minute break. We still got some games going on right now. I don't want to leave too much dead air, but I also need to get some coffee, maybe go to the little boy's room. So we'll take maybe about a 5-minute break. We got, how many people do we have in here? Oh, man, we got quite a bit of people in here. That's cool to see. Hope everyone's doing well today. 11 o'clock, 11:30 in the morning, here playing some Pokemon. Love to see it. We're going to get everything set up for the next round early so that we don't have to do anything else going into it. I hope you guys are feeling great. Go get yourself a drink. Go get yourself a little snack. We'll be right back. We're not going nowhere. We'll be here all day. Round 3 is coming up in about 5 minutes. Take it easy, guys.